Listening to the PNX Report.
PNX Report. PNX Report.
The PNX Report.
PNX Report.
PNX Report.
Live only on PNX TV.
So one am feel say after our pastor is dead and in the church near be two many are there well bakela because papa no it's not easy to just pull down just like that. We know can say people have been to their church are coming out to support him. But that is the beauty of democracy. As some of us believe about pay, he's nothing but fake, Other people also believe that he's nothing but genuine. And that is the beauty of democracy. Me know because one person also didn't say and I bet to say Agyin Asare. I've been to Agyin Asare's church before. Saturday World Miracle Church International. Okay, Tolu. Yes, I used to go there. We used to. I don't know so. You see, I was a Perez Chapel, but I still respect him so much. Now, Papi Abekasa said, "After our in sema koswa, no person become, but obe breaking the silence. Obe breaking the silence. Minyaba, kamya kwa yese sema mo pen, eno ane me go tin sema Agyin Asare di tuja ba."
Good morning, Reverend Elvis Ajimai, your family, and the church as a whole. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Perez Chapel International and the Agyin Asare family. This past week has been a challenging week on social media about your ministry. But I want you to know that it's because you poked the devil's eye. Your 31st night was awesome, and the devil is mad, and so he has to stir things and bring all kinds of accusations against you. He's the accuser of the brethren, but I want to encourage you that there is also the advocate for us. The devil is accusing you, but the advocate is saying that I've got you covered. Listen, it is not wrong to have money. The program you held at the Elwak Stadium was a huge one. It cost a lot of money. Many people came. It wasn't wrong if people gave to help pay off the debt or the bills that came. And so, as an individual, I want to encourage you not to be put off by what was said. And as a church, I want to encourage you not to be affected. It shouldn't affect your giving. It shouldn't affect what you do for the Lord. The Bible tells us that our labor of love will not be in vain. Keep on laboring for the Lord. Keep focusing and make the impact that God has destined you to make in your generation. The Bible talks about David and it says, he served his generation. May this be your testimony. I am praying for you and for the church. I'm praying that what God has given you to bring to your generation will not be lost. I'm praying that you will not let criticism and you will not let negative sentiments affect what God has put in your life. Jesus loves you. I do with the love of God. God bless you. Father.
Okay, so this is the video we just watched. For some of us, I'll still see and say it again. Agyin Asare in 7 kind of new news. We've all said it, say. Especially me, my case 31st all night now for hour year and half hour. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. 31st all night now alpha hour sika and now sika. There's nothing wrong with it because Obi Philip said the whole of last year, Nyama Bibra Kunkofo around him Bibri. Now that's it in Kwemna or person or show a token of appreciation to God. Now or they find Yankopon ni pastor or they find the obiswa so finya business or the man or no the menyame. What is your issue? So most of us are still sharing the same ideology or the same mindset or the same response in regards to Agyin Asare. You're kind of perfect. So we still stand on that. After our scan J 31st all night, no issue. After our 31st all night, there's no issue with it. After hour, I saw no yen, there's no issue with it. After hour, the videos now, oh yeah, how much, oh yeah, and for sorry, there's no issue with it. But the only issue some of us have is the money, or cost edge, 12 between 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. or the two screens or so. But you see, today we are not going to talk about this. We are going to limit ourselves and just look at the scope of these things. Meanwhile, do you think, sir, this man is worthy of these huge pastors and people in ministries backing? And then we have a supported channel. We have because you say Kofi Odu Abekasa, you say Agyin Asare Abekasa. Do you think, sir, it is right for them to do that at this crucial time?
Yeah, Nana, because I mean they are all in the Christian fraternity, what you say, and they see him. Obi to say Agyin Asare say, oh who Elvis Agyman say onwa meka say bia neba. Fina or yeah, they also starting the ministry, and then for Kofi Odu to talk about Elvis Agyman, he knows what he's saying because Kofi Odu has been in Elvis Agyman Nasari several times. Or no crowd joining Alpha R shared the link with Mika or Nasser. I mean, he promotes his church members to also join. For a whole Agyin Asare to join in this convo, no, not just say Asemna is serious. And you know, I don't know the crime of this man. And the whole thing that Eba out, no, I am Ninsemba waves was that 31st Sikano. And no,
there's nothing wrong with the 31st man.
That is what sparked. And no, the issues when you now buy
it. Call a year Abrucha, a fresh of Phoebe Joe Austin.
Joe Austin, yes.
Is a billionaire.
Exactly.
On your millionaire, see the word. Oh, you billionaire.
Exactly.
He also does ministry. So he there's no issue with it at first.
That is what I want you to understand is that dear cover issues way by yeah can once a month. Yes, picture na call viral. You whom ranting you know say Alpha shirt.
No, the issue okay.
Money counting machine nisi one nasi can Google form one. I think some Ghanaians were perplexed and some bloggers were perplexed. I say almost said down because also for being new one the engine room etimia babe da bontin sami ye hu ni sika nyinada. So that is what started this whole Alpha issue thing.
I want to ask a question. Do you think, sir, maybe Alpha should start looking at himself and the people who work with him? Because once again, you brush it off, but the next day or two you realize it's coming true. I remember the first time I pay a hacking YouTube channel, I told you something.
Yes,
and I said that there's what
he should look into those. I mean, the insiders.
And I said that there's more to what.
There's more to come. Yeah,
exactly.
You said
the next day, and a picture here. In fact, me can say there were more things I beba. And yam nam deba. Amount for me say I once again told you say yeah but one say yeah the family ministry ni nyawa yeah be share family yeah be share wo yere and me say be me bi apemba nti oya sofo ne de die ni betimi de aye die ni betimi afore e wono ho
then it does what
so that is to you that's what but there are people within who feel, and to me I think that the whole thing was spanned from betrayal, the whole thing was spanned from neglect. People who think so Omunye being D. So this is the time.
You know, Kofi Odu Kasembi some time ago, he was like, there was a time he had to look within his enclaves and take some people out because he realized, I said, chaps, I have them and Kofobi, almost say no. What I said, they want to expose him of like what you are talking about. So I think that it's high time this man, but I'm happy about one thing that I miss all this thing that is going on. We be in a crack
on Kasa, but I can tell you, sir, pestact be and graph be it has really affected his ministry somehow. But I'll talk about that later. Obviously, the numbers have decreased a little bit, and people are now questioning him again. I don't think money should be the basis of his question. Or sorry, how much people I have friends who join. Men are pelling, but they join. I don't have issue. I just tell you nicely, say, Bema or Ba, men send him a link. That is nice. I say, but I don't tell them not to join. So you can join, you can pray, but I don't think say all kinds of now sorry. Oh nyasika nyakupo ni sure nipa.
Exactly. So Kofi Odu said it.
Maybe issue near one. And I'm
oh, the identity or the momo a yato so. No, but I'm coming. The question I want to ask you a question.
No, we are not going to talk
about
that.
Concerning that issue that you are saying.
We are not going to because I don't want the whole issue to be about that. I just want it to be about this and what Agyin Asare said. Most of us also.
No, Agyin Asare nasema wakano. No. I mean, because Christo ni so hurt no. I mean, sometimes Ofa Yesu akasikai na unse wafa na sendwe nyina bobo. Things may come up, issues may come up, and that is what he has said. So Agyin Asare ni dia wo kanyina ne say o shenin crying.
Okay.
Yes, I said or motivating the sense ne dia baby. So he should stand firm. I mean, you can't give up on God just like that. What you say?
You are listening to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report. Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live